When I went to Rwanda, I was invited to preach. Then somebody reached out to the pastor and said, we heard Apostle is coming. We have a cell church here. I said, I didn't know you have a cell church. And I went there. In that meeting, there were 70 people. What is going on? How did this happen? And so one person went there, found another person who follows our ministry, found another person who follows our ministry. Let's gather together. Let's fellowship. They are streaming services, sharing what they learned. It continued to grow. It continued to grow. And I'm like, there is a thriving community here. In as much as, listen, so of course, you don't just raise a community like that without reaching. So Pastor Mike was like an oversight over them. But guess what? I didn't know about it. I didn't know about it. There are some people who have so caught the spirit of their local assembly, that God begins to count on them for what he's doing. So some people go to some country and they say, oh, we don't have a church here, I'm just going to wait. And some others begin to pray, Lord, maybe this is why you sent me here. We may just be 3 that I know that follow this ministry, but wherever 2 or 3 are gathered, I'm telling you, some of our churches have started like that. The church in Ireland already grew to 120 before we sent anybody there. In fact, till now, they don't have a full-time resident pastor. They don't. What happened? Somebody went there for masters, knew 2 or 3 other people. Okay, let's come to the sitting room and stream. They were streaming. From 4, they grew to 7. From 7, grew to 10, to 15, to 20. That living room couldn't contain them anymore. They went to a bigger living room. Grew to 40. Listen to me. They now rented a cinema on their own. And it grew to 100. Then they reached out to us and said, please, whilst you're still thinking of training, because it takes time to train pastors and send, I don't just do that. This is not a franchise. Are you getting what I'm saying? This is a ministry. There are churches that have closed down because there was nobody to pastor it. I've shut it down. Story for another day.